my name is Navigator, and in today's video I wanted to briefly share with you some, I guess, what I perceived as good news that came from an article done with Double 11. Now, if you guys don't know who Double 11 is, they are the team of devs that Bethesda hired to kind of help work on Fallout 76. I know Double 11 from Rust. I love Rust, and when I heard that they were coming and helping out with this game, I was super excited, and that was, I want to say, maybe close to a year ago now, and we've seen the stuff they've put into the game. Reading through this article, I can see that they really had a major hand with the Nuka World on Tour update, I believe the Pit update, and some of the other things that have since happened. I'm pretty sure they had a hand in the Once in a Blue Moon update as well. But basically what this article was, is it was an article done by Insider Gaming, interviewing one of their devs, and his name was Ian Farrell was his name. And I found some interesting things in this article that I want to point out and kind of highlight with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave a link to the article in the description below if you guys want to just go read that on your own. But just really quickly, some things that I thought were interesting from the article. First off, the devs actually took time. The Double 11 devs actually took time to understand 76 and learn the engine and all that. Now, I know that's probably like a given, and if you're hiring new devs, of course you're going to want them to understand your engine. But at least for me, when I think of, like, I guess like the movie industry right now, there's so many cases of like people coming in to a new franchise that don't really know a lot about it, and they're kind of just like there to do work. They don't really have a passion for that kind of story, that theme. The first thing that comes to mind was before the Last of Us TV show came out, there were a whole bunch of rumors that they just like didn't play the game and they didn't really care about all that. And obviously the stuff with the new Star Wars and Disney and Marvel movies, you can see that there's not like a lot of like, hardcore fans that are behind the camera there. And the Double 11 team isn't exactly Fallout fans, but it is good, and it is kind of relieving to know that they at least took time to understand what the community is and what the story and what the kind of the heart of this game is. I thought that was very, very neat. Something else they said is that their confidence was growing and is continuing to grow after the success of the Ultrasight Titan being added to the game. That was the biggest enemy that had ever been added to Fallout 76, so they took that as a big accomplishment, and they are kind of rolling with that and understanding that they are definitely capable of doing some pretty awesome stuff in this game. Moving on, something else that he mentioned was that Double 11 unfortunately had no hand at all, no input at all in the upcoming Atlantic City update. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I am personally very excited for it. I really hope that they don't do the kind of pit thing where you have to like fuel up an ultrasight battery, something like that. I hope that we can just go there and have fun there. But we'll see that. We'll cross that bridge when it comes. You know what I mean? The number one most important thing that I wanted to talk about, though, I guess kind of 2 points here that I thought were very, very important. Number one is that even the developers, I guess Mr. Farrell here, if we're going to put him on the spot, admitted that there is a lot of issue with endgame replayability. And even just saying that, it's a little bit of a sense of relief. I for a while there, I kind of had always thought that maybe Bethesda was like, oh, they're totally fine with everything that they have here in the game. But it is nice to know that even the people, the higher-ups, the developers, understand that the game can be a struggle at times. I don't know, that was just a little bit of a relieving thing to hear, is that, maybe they kind of understand our pain a little bit. But by far, the most important thing that I got from this article was the developers saying that there is more stuff coming for Fallout 76. So I'm going to try to find the direct quote here. Where does it all go now? Here we go. All right. So in the quote, he says, yeah, exactly. And he's talking about, what is it called? What's the Starfield? He goes, yeah, if it's Fallout in space or something. They're acutely aware that although they've got this really big thing that they've been working on for a very long time, they don't want to forget about the other stuff. And I think I can confidently say that they're not going to. I'm sure there's more coming, and they'll be excited to tell us more in the future, and we're excited to keep working with them, and our team is busy. I can say that. Just to kind of further this, he went on to say, is there any whispers about Fallout 5? And Ian said, I think I won't say anything more than Todd has. So there we have that. But even just that is good news. So they did mention Atlantic City. Previous to that quote. So what I'm going to take from that is that there is more stuff coming after Atlantic City. Now, that's not really surprising to anybody, but as far as I know, like that's a kind of concrete fact that there is more coming. So, if Starfield comes out and it's a big success or it's a big flop, regardless, there will be stuff going on in 76. So, at the very, very least, for the next couple of years, we're not going to be forgotten about. So, guys, I wanted to share that info with you, really just kind of briefly. I don't even know how long this video is so far, but I will leave that a link to that interview in the comments below, and you guys can go check that out yourselves. But yeah, bottom line, there is more stuff coming to Fallout 76 in the future. We don't know what it is, but based on this, it should be something pretty cool, pretty awesome, and hopefully Double 11 has a little bit more input in the stuff that is coming. So guys, I had 2 videos on the channel so far. One of them is talking about what is going on this week in Fallout 76, and another one was a little bit of a lore video relating to some of the things that were released into the Atomic Shop today. So guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.